Hi there, Cam Sullings from Artie Consulting, and it's time right now to meet another one of the Artie Consulting team members as a part of our video series In Conversations With. Let's say hi to Roxanne Tulk, graphic designer. Hi Rox.
Hi Cam, how are you going?
Tell us about the first concert that you went to.
So I went to see the Mighty Bosstones, late 90s in Brisbane. Yeah, it was a cracker.
Yeah.
Went with a group of friends. We drove down to Brisbane for the weekend.
Yeah. What was their big song? The impression that I get was the, big commercially.
It was huge at the time.
Yeah. And what about the first car that you owned?
So I bought, with the help of my grandparents, a 60, I think it was maybe 69 VW Beetle.
Oh wow, so much respect now. So what colour was it? Tell us about the vehicle.
It was a nice white, just plain old white.
Right.
But yeah, I think it was called the Barger Bug.
Yeah.
So it had like the open...
the engine hanging out the back.
Hanging out the back, open cage, yeah. And my dad got out the spray cans and we had a bright orange muffler and the inner wheels were like fluorescent pink.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Right, so way back in the day, leaving school, I was like, right, I'm going to be a photographer. This is my life. I just want to be a photographer.
Yep.
And so I did that for quite a while. It was a lot of, it's hard to crack into photography because a lot of the time you just got to be a freelancer and we all know that's hard. So there was a lot of retail in camera stores for a long time. But yeah, I did the usual, the weddings and all that sort of stuff. And then I started to, you work with graphic designers when you're in that kind of field. And I started to think, nah, that's what I want to do. Yeah. So I started to teach myself a bit of the software, started my degree part-time when I had my first baby. Yeah. And just kind of got into these roles where in-house graphic designer, that sort of thing. And about 3 years ago, I just went out on my own. Yeah. And freelancing, and it's been great.
Wonderful. So explain what your role is here at Artie Consulting.
So I am contracted with RD in graphic design role. I probably dedicate at least half of my week to RD because there's just so much work coming in. Yep. And I'd known Cole for quite a while, so yeah, he hit me up to help out and I was quite happy to. Yeah. It's been great. So I've just been doing across the projects, bits and pieces here and there.
At the end of the working day, what do you hope your work colleagues and the people that you're working with say about Roxanne Tulk?
Oh, look, I love the good feedback, doesn't everyone? Yeah. I like to hear that, when people say, I just get in there and I get it done. And I have had a bit of feedback over the years that I don't get phased easily. Calm, steady, just get it done. And I feel like, well, that's a good thing. I'm happy with that. If that's what I can bring to the table, then
tick.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Has this role led you to having more respect for people who work in defence?
Definitely. Look, I've had nothing to do with defence in my life up until working for RD, and it's a whole new world, and they're regular people. When you're not in there and you don't know about it, it's this abstract idea about what defence is, but having some sort of little insight into parts of it has just been really interesting, just to understand that the amount of people in Australia who are involved in it, and the lifestyles they have to live.
Rox, thanks so much for joining us.
No problem.
Roxanne Tulk, graphic designer at RD Consulting, and to meet more of the team, go to rdconsulting.com.au.